Nadine, obviously a lot of community members have a lot to say. Despite the rain, obviously it's cleared up a bit, but people are still coming out to protest here for about the last hour. Again, a lot to say on both sides of the issue when it comes to abortion here at the Lee County Courthouse is where they are gathered. Now, questions that come at a time even when Chief Justice John Roberts has said today it's not known if this will be a final decision. The landmark 1973 case legalized abortion across the country. Florida has joined several other states this year with a law change coming in July when legal abortion will then change to 15 weeks. Right now it's 24 weeks. As I talked to people today, both sides told me they were concerned about the implications the leak could actually have because this is a draft decision. It does not necessarily reflect the court's final decision. Take a listen.
I think that's typical because what they're going to do is all those judges now, those Supreme Court judges, they're going to be intimidated.
I have a little problem with the Supreme Court's discussions being leaked because this is a very important process between the judges, the justices.
And it's not just the public asking those questions today. Even those with well-known views like Governor Ron DeSantis and a local Planned Parenthood doctor both have different views on where this could lead. Here's what they have to say.
The implications of this means that 26 states will look to overturn abortion once the decision goes to the states. After this decision, 13 of those states will immediately overturn abortion. And that's about 36 million women in the country who are going to lose access to what's essential reproductive health care.
I don't know if that opinion is going to be the actual opinion. Roberts said that was not the final, so who knows what's going on behind the scenes. I will say, though, to have that leak out the way it did was really unprecedented, and I think it was really an attack on a lot of the justices. I think it was an intentional thing to try to whip up a lot of the public, to try to make it very political, potentially try to bully them into changing one of their positions.
Now we are giving you a live look here from the Lee County Courthouse as we've seen people from both sides when it comes to abortion here talking about their feelings. Obviously, again, a lot of emotions surrounding the abortion issue and questions about what the Supreme Court will actually do. And that's seen as folks have come out here today. Not quite sure exactly how long they will be out here protesting. They all arrived around 4:30 today. We do know we've seen police kind of surrounding the area to make sure that everything stays smooth. Now, this is also not a final decision. Legal scholars say we should know in the next couple of months what will actually happen. Of course, stay with Fox 4. We will continue to keep you updated on that. Live from the Lee County Courthouse, Elise Chingari, Fox 4.